Hi everyone, I'm Sinead and welcome to Pilates at home. All you need is yourself, a mat, and if you're lucky, a quiet space. So today we're going to start off seated. You're going to sit at the top of your mat. Make sure you've got lots of mat to roll back onto. Place your hands to the backs of the legs. Knees are bent up towards the ceiling. The knees and the feet are hip distance or hip width apart. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Finding your tall or straight posture. The shoulders are stacked over the hips. Zipping up through the tummy muscles, finding that 30% lift or engagement in your core. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth with a HA sound. Aiming to breathe in for the count of 4 or 5 and exhaling out for the count of 4 or 5. Adding a bit of movement now. As you breathe in, you pull back with the belly button, rounding through that lower spine. As you exhale, come up to sit nice and tall, high on the sit bones, shoulders stacked over your hips. Breathing in, pull back with the belly button, rounding through that lower back or your lumbar spine. Exhale, sitting up. Nice and tall. Breathe in, pull back with the belly button. If you can, let go this time. And then exhale, coming up to sit nice and tall. Breathe in, pull back with the belly button. Engaging through the core, flexion or rounding of the lower back. Exhale, sitting tall. Breathe in, pull back with the belly button. Scoop in, exhale, coming up nice and tall. 2 more like this. Breathe in, pull back with the belly button. And exhale, coming up. 1 more time, breathe in, pull back with the belly button. And exhale, sitting tall. We're going to add a twist. So breathing in, pull back with the belly button. Exhale, just hold. As you inhale, twist to the right. Using only your tummy muscles, exhale back through the center. The lower part of your body stays still. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale back through the center. Breathing in, twisting. And exhale. Notice if the legs are moving or the sit bones. And then zip up through the core, isolate through the waist. Breathe in, twist. Exhale. Breathe in, twist to the left. And exhale back through the center. 1 more time. Inhale, twist to the right. Breathe out back through the middle. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale back through the center. Inhale, we're going to roll all the way down onto the mat. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and spread through the fingers. Bend your knees and walk your feet in a little closer to your hips. And just feel the space between the fingers. Push up with the hands or the palms of your hands. See if you can lift the shoulder blades up. Breathe in, breathe out, drop the shoulder blades down. Breathe in, lift up. So shoulder blades lifting off the floor. Exhale, lower down. So breathing in, shoulder blades moving further apart. As you exhale, drop the shoulders down as if you're sleepwalking. 2 more. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, breathe in, lift, and exhale, lower down. Squeeze the fingers and the thumbs together. Reach your arms up over your head slowly. Press the lower back into the floor. Close the gap and then lift your right leg up into tabletop as you exhale. Left leg comes up, feet in Pilates V, heels together, toes slightly apart. Any lower back problems or pain, you can squeeze the feet together. So inhale here again. As you exhale, lift the upper body, looking in between the legs for the 100. We're going to pulse from those shoulders. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, stretch and squeeze through the legs. Breathe in, bend the knees into tabletop. Keep pulsing. Exhale, stretch and squeeze. Breathe in, bend in. Exhale, stretch and squeeze. Breathe in, bend the knees in through the nose. Chest is open. Exhale, stretch and squeeze. Keep that lower back pressed firmly into the floor. Exhale, stretch and squeeze. Inhale, bend in. Exhale. 2 more breath cycles. Breathe in and breathe out, stretch and squeeze. 1 more time. Inhale, bend in. And exhale, stretch and squeeze. Hands to the backs of the legs. Lower the head and the chest. Gently rock from side to side. You're going to cross the ankles, pulling your knees in towards your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, rock up into a seated position. So from here, palms facing up towards the ceiling, the ankles are crossed. See if you can hold your feet, the outer edges of your feet. If this doesn't work for you, you're holding onto your knees. But the arms are around the body. So you're wrapping the arms around, hands are on the outer edges of your feet. So breathe in, you're going to roll back. Exhale, see if you get up the first time. If you don't, hands to the knees. Breathe in, roll back, add a crisscross. And exhale, bring it up. So this is your crab. Breathe in, you roll back, crisscross through the ankles, no movement from the hands. Exhale, bring it up. Breathe in, crisscross. Exhale, bring it up. Balancing just off those sit bones. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, roll. And exhale, bring it up. 2 more. Breathe in, roll back, crisscross. Exhale, bring it up. Last one. Breathe in, roll back, crisscross through the ankles. Exhale, bring it up. Uncross the ankles, hands to the backs of the hips, spread through the fingers. So you're high on your sit bones. The chest is open, core is engaged. We're going to inhale, lift those hips up. Look down the center or the midline of the body. Breathe out, lower down with control. Breathe in, lift up. Use the base of your fingers, your fingertips, so that you're not just relying on those wrists. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift up. Look down the midline of the body. Squeeze through the sit bones. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Last time. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale, lower down to the floor. Stretch out through the left leg. Bring your right knee into your chest, right hand to the outside of your right ankle, left hand to the inside of the right knee. Roll onto your back for 1 leg stretch. So full version. Tuck the chin in, pull your right knee into your chest. Inhale, hug. Inhale, switch. Exhale, hug. Exhale, switch. So if you need to adjust it, you can leave the head on the floor or you can reach the legs higher. Imagine you're pushing your foot through something resistant like treacle or honey and hug the opposite knee in. Breathe in for 2 movements. Breathe out for 2 movements. Inhale, right leg. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, right leg. Exhale, left leg. Keep it going. Breathe in and breathe out. Nearly there. Breathe in and breathe out. Last breath cycle. And last time, and relax. Feet come to the floor. Arms are out wide from the body and just press the lower back into the floor and release it. So moving into your pelvic tilt, you're pressing the lower back down. Inhale, exhale, create a gap between the lower back and the floor. So moving the pelvis or moving from the pelvis and releasing, pressing down, feeling that length in the lower spine, lifting up, feeling that natural bridge or gap between the lower back and the floor. Inhale and exhale. Last 2, breathe in and breathe out. Bring the arms down by your side now and stretch your fingertips down towards your heels. We're going to press the lower back into the floor, lengthen through the neck by tucking the chin in. Stretch your 2 legs up towards the ceiling, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the legs up over your head, lowering your knees down towards your face. Inhale, flex and widen the legs, hip or shoulder width apart. As you exhale, you lay the spine down slowly, controlled. When your hips reach the floor, breathe in, point through the toes, circle around and back to the start. Breathe out, we bring the legs up and over. Inhale, flex and widen through those legs. Exhale, release the spine down slowly, controlled. Relax the hips, circle out wide and back to the start. Breathe out, legs come up and over. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, bring the spine down with control. Inhale, point, circle back to the start. 3 more, breathe out. Bring the legs up and over. Inhale, flex, widen. Exhale, bring it down as slowly as you can. Inhale, point, circle out wide, bring it back to the start. 2 more, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out, bring it down slowly. Inhale, point, circle back to the start. Last time. Breathe out, bring the legs up and over. Flex and widen, inhale. Exhale, bring it down slowly. Inhale, circle back to the start. Bend your knees into your chest, gently rock from side to side. And then release the feet to the floor. We're going to stretch out through the arms, stretch out through the legs, and just breathe here. Deep belly breath. Breathe in And breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay, moving on to your right side now. We're going to start off on your right hand. Your knees are bent with the feet behind. The closer your knees are to you, the easier the exercise. So the further away, the more challenging. Flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Find your engagement in your core. Inhale, you're going to lift the hips. Reach that left arm up and over. Lift the left hip high. Exhale, lower down slowly. And then you frame the right side of your face with your left hand. Inhale, lift up, reach over. And exhale, bring it down slowly. Frame the right side of your face with your left hand. Breathe in, we lift up. Reach that left hip nice and high. Feel that lovely stretch on the left side. Exhale, lower down with control. You can add to it by stretching out through that left leg as you reach up. Flex through the left foot and then bend the knees. Stack it over the right as you lower down. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. Exhale. Keep the right fingers spread and use those fingertips again. Strengthening through the hands, strengthening through the wrists, the elbows and the shoulders. Inhale, lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower down. One more time. We're going to hold a stretch this time. So stretch through those fingertips. Push away with that left heel. Push forward with your left hip. Reach that left arm up and back, opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Breathe in for one breath cycle. Exhale, bring everything back down to the start. Place your left hand out in front, release that right arm and lengthen through the body for your sideline balancing position. Have a look down, you should be able to see your toes. If you can't see your toes, move the legs forward from the hips. Shoulders are stacked, hips, knees, ankles are stacked. Place that left arm on your side if you can balance comfortably and allow the legs to float up off the mat. So think centimeters, not inches. Make sure there's no tension in the neck whatsoever. Even move the head from side to side. Let it go. Breathe in slowly through the nose. You're going to kick forward with your left leg from the hip. Exhale, bring it back to the start. Breathe in, kick forward. And exhale, back to the start. Breathe in, kick forward. And exhale, back to the start. Inhale, we kick forward. And exhale, take it back. Breathe in, kick forward. And exhale. Last two, breathe in, kick. And exhale, bring it back. One more time. Inhale, kick forward. And exhale, bring it back to the start. Lower the two legs down now. You're going to place that top hand out in front. Push yourself up. Swing the legs out in front. And then come over onto your left side. So same thing we did before. Left hand in line with your left shoulder. Knees are stacked. Flip the right palm up towards the ceiling. Chest is open. Inhale, lift, reach, bend. Reach the right hip high. Exhale, lower down. Frame the left side of your face with your right hand. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. And exhale, lower down with control. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. And exhale. So this is where you can kick out through that right leg. Make it a little bit more challenging. Flex through the right foot. Exhale, release, bring it down. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. Flex through that right foot. Exhale, lower back down to the start. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, bring it down. Breathe in, reach your right hip high. Exhale, lower down. Two more. Breathe in, lift, reach, bend. Exhale, lower down. This time we're going to hold the position. So you're stretching over your head with the right arm. Flex through that right foot. Lift up through the hips. Reach your right hip slightly forward. Then reach back with that right arm. Open through the chest. One more breath. Exhale, bring it all the way down. You're going to lengthen through that left side now. So you're resting your left ear on your bicep. Long legs, you're stacking everything. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. Lift the two legs up a couple of centimeters like we did on the right side. And make sure that your head is comfortably resting on that left bicep. Adding your kick now. Inhale, kick forward. with the right leg. Exhale, bring it back to the start. Breathe in, kick forward, and exhale, bring it back. Imagine there's an ice cube between the side of the waist and your mat. So you're lifting from the side of the waist, keeping your tummy muscles engaged, the rest of the body steady and strong as you isolate through that through that right hip joint. Breathe in, kick forward, and exhale, release back to the start. Breathe in, kick, and exhale, back to the start. We got 4 more. Inhale, kick, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale, kick forward, and exhale. Last 2. Inhale, kick forward, and exhale, bring it back. 1 more time. Breathe in, and breathe out, and lower your legs down to the floor. Now coming into all fours, you're going to place your hands in underneath your shoulders, spread through the fingers with the middle fingers facing forward. Knees are directly in line with your hips, as are your feet. So have a look between your legs. Make sure there's a gap between the knees and the feet. Breathing in, lift through the head, allow the belly to drop and the bum to rise. So this is your extension of the spine. As you exhale, lead with your tail. So you're tucking the tail under. That ripple effect moving through the mid or the thoracic spine into the upper back. Push the hands into the floor, drop the head down, flexion or rounding of the spine. Inhale, moving in time with your breath, head lifts, belly drops, bum rises. Exhale, tuck through the tail, rounding through that mid back, drop the head down, look in between the legs, breathe in, lead with the head. Feel the shoulder blades join. The belly drops, the bum rises, and exhale, lead with the tail. Round out like an angry cat. And then finally, push into those hands, drop the head down. Release through the spine now. Even move through the shoulders or wiggle through the hips. Walk your hands forward in the mat. We're going to move into a half plank from here. So you're going to start off with your pelvic tuck. You're tucking the tail under, and then you're bringing those hips forward and down. Don't let them go too far. Keep the length in the spine. If you need to move the knees back, do. Major fails here is that you extend through that lower back, the bum pops out, or you lower your hips too much. You're going to feel it in the lower back, so bring it back, tuck the tail before you go anywhere, lower the hips down, and hold here. So 3 breath cycles, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Send your breath into your rib cage. Feel it in the front, the sides, the back of the ribs. Exhale out. Use your fingertips, use the base of your fingers, use those shoulders as well. Last breath cycle, breathe in and breathe out. We're going to tuck the toes under, not much of a difference, just lift those knees up off the floor. Strong legs, push back with the heels, even if there's a shake. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, looking slightly forward in front of your hands. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath cycle, inhale. And exhale out. Lower the knees to the floor, untuck the toes, bend your elbows in towards the body and lower the chest down. So you're going to bring your arms outside or just to the edges of your mat. Press the front of your feet into the floor. Feel your kneecaps lift. This is your quadriceps working. And then push your hip bones, your pubic bone into the floor. Inhale, we're going to float the head and the chest up off the mat. Exhale, we lower back down. Breathing in, lift up. Press into your baby or your little finger as you lift up. Feel those shoulder blades connect as you do. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift up. Extension of the mid and upper and lower back as well. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Press into those little fingers. Exhale, lower down. This time we're going to hold it. So breathe in, lift and hold. If you can, move your elbows in underneath the shoulders. So you're in a sphinx position. Same thing with the lower part of your body. You're pressing the front of the feet into the floor, the hip bones, the pubic bone into the mat, into single leg kick. So breathe in, kick your right heel to your right hip or your right bum cheek twice, release. Breathe in, kick, kick, release. Breathe in, kick, kick, release. So you're working through the legs, but most importantly, you're stabilizing through the pelvis, through the shoulders, the chest is open, and you're breathing. Inhale, exhale out. Breathe in and breathe out. Nearly there. Inhale, left leg kick twice. Exhale, keep pressing those hips into the floor. Release, breathe in and breathe out. Keep that core engagement. exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, and exhale, release. One more time, right leg, kick, kick. And left leg, kick, kick, and release. Lower the chest to the floor. Reach the arms to the lower part of your back, holding one of your hands if you can. Legs come together, double leg kick. So inhale, kick your feet twice. Exhale, stretch, arms and legs back. Breathe in, kick, kick. So coming back to that breath, if you've lost it, breathe out through the mouth with the HA sound as you stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the thighs together. Get those knees higher. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, kick twice. Exhale, stretch. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Straighten through the arms, straighten through the legs. In, out. Last two, breathe in, breathe out. And one more time, inhale, inhale, exhale. Hold this position now. Fingertips come out wide from the shoulders. Keep the legs lifted, and you're going to swim from the legs. So straight legs, up, down, as fast as you can. 3 more breath cycles. Keep it going. Look slightly ahead of the mat. And last one, inhale and exhale. Lower everything down. Hands in underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. Reach your hips to your heels. Nice stretch of the upper back, the shoulders. If you want, you can rock from side to side here. And then move forward into your mat. Sitting down. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.